In a move that shocks absolutely no one except maybe the developers working for Google, Stadia has closed its gaming division. Google is focusing Stadia's future on being the Netflix of gaming.
Wow, what a waste. The poor children.
I don't know about you, but this interests me about as much as a dildo in my ass twisted counterclockwise. The news is so tragic, Dustin Diamond died of cancer after hearing it.
It's too soon. And you go, no, they just died. It's perfectly timed. The news broke. I had the first joke on the internet. How dare you question my timing? I'm a professional.
In a statement that reads like any other PR team trying to turn a negative into a positive, Google had this to say. Hail Satan! Stu! Stu! Could you not leave your Illuminati membership letters laying around? I don't care if you're in Skull and Bones, Stu. Oh, by the way, some dude who goes by the name Gin and Tonic left you a message. Let's see. Time to read this dumbass press release that means about as much as a kitten's wet fart in the wind. We launched Stadia with the goal of making your favorite games instantly available whenever you want to play them. With the recent success of Cyberpunk 2077 on Stadia, there's a phrase you didn't hear from any other gaming company this year, am I right? But then again, Cyberpunk played perfectly on Stadia at launch for the 7 people that happened to be using Stadia.
Yippee, hooray!
Basically, the rest of the press release really means making games is hard and it costs money. We want to make money, so we're just going to host games in hopes of becoming Netflix. If comments from people are correct that have been speaking on this, GeForce Now and xCloud are easier for developers to deal with, and the PlayStation 3 has taught us anything. Developers don't need any more headache or hassle when trying to port a game over to an ecosystem, software, or console. Hardware, my bad. Whatever, who cares? Now let's read this press release. Stadia isn't quite done yet. The Stadia tech could still succeed, but by many accounts, Stadia runs games great. But as game makers, Google appears to have packed it in, said one familiar source from Stadia's first-party operations, citing another tech giant's wildly publicized failure to create a video game. And I quote, Google is a terrible place to make games. Imagine Amazon, but under-resourced. Talk about a glowing endorsement for Stadia, am I right? Stadia sounds about as troubled as the Lord of the Rings TV show Amazon's been working on for God knows how long. And frankly, let's be real, all Google really has is a search engine that spies on your every move, and YouTube. Everything else they touch turns to or fades away like Marilyn Manson's music career. Google Glass, Google Plus, remember that? Everybody was like, Google Plus is gonna kill Facebook. It's a Facebook killer. And the second anything comes out and they go, this is the killer or something, it's over. They said the same thing about Splinter Cell. Splinter Cell's gonna kill Metal Gear Solid. Now look at it. They retired Sam Fisher's bitch ass. They literally ended him. You're not getting another Splinter Cell. Not unless hell freezes over. What else is there? Google Fiber. Remember how that was going to be everywhere for like a hot second? Like Google Fiber is the future. Then it was like select cities. And then of the select cities, it became select cities of the select cities. Well, if you got Google Fiber, congratulations to you. The rest of us are screwed. Also, Stadia lives and dies by your internet connection. And not everyone in America has internet that isn't like third world country levels. I'm not joking. Our internet infrastructure is criminally bad what ISPs get away with and what they get tax breaks for. But let you f*** around and not pay the government its tax money and see what happens to your ass. You'll be in the damn cell with a booty warrior.
Now I like you. Now won't you?
By the way, Ajapai can eat a dick. In a Kotaku article, it said this. Google will close its 2 game studios located in Montreal and Los Angeles. Neither had released any games yet. That closure will impact around 150 developers. One source familiar with Stadia's operations said the company says it will try to find those developers new roles at Google. Great. That sounds like fun. Hey, Gary? Gary? Do you want to manually review YouTube videos? We have tons of space for that. We'll even give you therapy for post-traumatic stress disorder after you're viewing videos. And if you think I'm joking, I'm not. Facebook gives its reviewers like therapy because they have to watch some of the most screwed up stuff posted on that site. There are literally people with PTSD from working at Facebook reviewing videos. You don't believe me? Look it up. Google initially offered Stadia for $129 for the Founders Edition bundle, which included custom controllers, Chromecast Ultra, Ustream, blah, blah, blah. Dude, they were like giving away Stadia at one point for some people. Google tends to do that. They like make something, it doesn't fly, and then they just give it away. Like Google was offering me some garbage. It's like, hey, if you do this, we'll give you this free thing in your house from Google that turns on and you talk to it. I was like, hell no. That damn thing probably has x-ray vision. It'll be watching me take a shit. I feel bad for anyone who paid for that shit, in my opinion. No, I don't. Screw it. I don't care. I don't have that much humanity left in me. I'm not going to lie to you. Someone at Google had this to say in the press release. We see an important opportunity to work with partners seeking gaming solutions, all built on Stadia's advanced technology infrastructure and platform tools. Harrison wrote in the blog post today, we believe this is the best path to building Stadia into a long-term sustainable business that helps grow the industry. Why would the gaming industry need help growing? It's already the biggest thing going. It's the biggest thing. The gaming industry is bigger than the music industry, the movie industry combined. Gaming set out to be as big as movies and surpassed it. The only way you could get the gaming industry to be any bigger is if you somehow reanimated dead people and got them to pay for Stadia. That is it. And what's sad is that the gaming industry is more creatively bankrupt now than ever before. The golden age of gaming is over. Thought-provoking, compelling gaming and moments and creative worlds that not only challenged your way of thinking, but also opened you up to new ideas and new possibilities, which I believe is the next frontier for the human mind. Not space exploration, but better understanding the human mind. That's over. No, gaming is literally you got some asshole with a fruity haircut who's sitting there putting out some game that's preaching to you about social justice. When you hear it all day, every day. Now it's in gaming. That's not how you tell a story. You don't browbeat the audience. You entice them, you fool! Oh, well. Let's get the hell out of here, Stu, before we're demonetized.